Hi guys, it's 1 o'clock in the morning on day 5 of my microdiscectomy recovery. It's really dark in here because it's nighttime and I'm sleeping, so I'm trying to use my cell phone as a light. I look like hell. I apologize. I just wanted to blog something that had happened recently that I think is kind of important to update you on. After I made the video this morning of how I was feeling, I progressively got worse. I started to get really horrific stomach cramping. And I know they say, you know, with the pain medication, you have to be careful not to get constipated and things. And I ended up walking to the washroom, and with like the different problems that I have, the IBS type symptoms, the IC, and the endometriosis that is attached to my bowels, I do have a horrible time on a good day to have a bowel movement. This was horrendous. I am still having this problem where if I sit too long, the feeling in my legs go and I start to get extremely nauseated, and the feeling of passing out is so intense. It's like a wave that comes over me, and I start to turn white and I start sweating this cold, clammy type of sweat, and I can't see properly, and my head gets all spacey and everything becomes unclear, and all I'm thinking is I need to lay down because I'm going to hit the floor and the ambulance is going to have to be called, and it's not going to be pretty. I tried to put a cold cloth on the back of my neck and it just wasn't good for me at all. And by the time I literally ran back to my bed, I didn't care about the walker or nothing. I just sucked it up and ran to my bed. I literally thought I was dying. The pain went all over my body. I don't know if it was a fibro flare. I'm just starting to get used to the fibromyalgia symptoms. I don't really know a lot about fibromyalgia. I know that this surgery has completely opened up the fibromyalgia and the other symptoms that I'm having, and